Emergencies can happen at any moment, and it is important to be prepared. Knowing what to do in different emergency situations can save lives and minimize damage. Here is a list of 10 common emergencies, and what to do in each situation. Heart attack. A heart attack is a medical emergency that occurs when the blood flow to the heart is blocked, causing damage to the heart muscle. Symptoms of a heart attack include chest pain, shortness of breath, and sweating. If you suspect someone is having a heart attack, call for help immediately. The quicker the person gets medical attention, the better their chances of survival and recovery. Choking. Choking occurs when a foreign object becomes lodged in the throat and blocks the airway. Symptoms of choking include coughing, gagging, and trouble breathing. If you see someone choking, encourage them to cough up the object. If the person is unable to cough up the object, perform the Heimlich maneuver by standing behind the person, placing your hands just above their belly button, and giving a sharp upward thrust. Stroke. A stroke is a medical emergency that occurs when blood flow to the brain is disrupted. Symptoms of a stroke include sudden weakness or numbness on one side of the body, confusion, and difficulty speaking. If you suspect someone is having a stroke, call for medical help immediately. Quick medical attention can minimize the long-term effects of a stroke. Seizure. A seizure is a sudden electrical disturbance in the brain that can cause convulsions and unconsciousness. Seizures can be caused by a variety of conditions, including epilepsy and brain injury. If someone is having a seizure, protect them from injury by moving objects out of the way and placing a soft object, such as a pillow, under their head. Do not try to hold the person down or put anything in their mouth. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that can be lethal if inhaled. Symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning include headache, nausea, and dizziness. If you suspect someone has been exposed to carbon monoxide, move them to fresh air immediately, and call for help. Fire. In case of a fire, the first priority is to evacuate the building and call for help. Before leaving, close all doors and windows to slow the spread of the fire. If possible, use a fire extinguisher to put out the fire. Earthquake. During an earthquake, the best course of action is to get outside, well away from buildings, or if you are indoors, take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture and hold on until the shaking stops. Avoid standing near tall furniture or glass windows that could fall and cause injury. Flood. If you are in an area prone to flooding, be prepared to evacuate quickly. Turn off electricity and gas before leaving the building. Do not drive through floodwaters, as the water may be deeper than it appears, and the road may be washed out. Tornado. During a tornado, it is important to take cover in a low-lying area, such as a basement or interior room on the lowest level of a building. Stay away from windows, and cover your head with your arms to protect yourself from flying debris. Hurricane. If you live in an area prone to hurricanes, be prepared to evacuate or take shelter if necessary. Stock up on supplies, such as food, water, and medicine, in case of power outages. Stay informed of the storm's progress and follow the instructions of local authorities. If you are told to evacuate, do so immediately. Conclusion. Emergencies can happen at any moment, but being prepared, and knowing what to do, can make a big difference in the outcome. It is important to stay informed, and aware of potential hazards in your area, and to take action quickly in case of an emergency. Remember, the most important thing is to keep yourself and those around you safe. Frequently asked questions. What should I do if I suspect someone is having a heart attack? If you suspect someone is having a heart attack, call for help immediately, and provide first responders with any necessary medical information. How do I perform the Heimlich maneuver? To perform the Heimlich maneuver, stand behind the person who is choking, place your hands just above their belly button, and give a sharp upward thrust. What should I do if I suspect someone has been exposed to carbon monoxide? If you suspect someone has been exposed to carbon monoxide, move them to fresh air immediately, and call for help. What is the best course of action to take during an earthquake? During an earthquake, the best course of action is to take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture and hold on until the shaking stops. Avoid standing near tall furniture or glass windows that could fall and cause injury. What should I do if I am in an area prone to flooding? If you are in an area prone to flooding, be prepared to evacuate quickly. Turn off electricity and gas before leaving the building, and do not drive through floodwaters, as the water may be deeper than it appears, and the road may be washed out. Keep a copy of important documents, such as your identification and insurance information, in a waterproof container in case you need to evacuate. It is also recommended to keep an emergency supply kit with essentials like food, water, and first aid supplies readily available. Staying informed and being prepared is the best way to protect yourself and your loved ones during a flood. Prepare your home for emergencies. Preparation is key to ensuring the safety of you and your family during an emergency. You can start by securing any loose items that may become dangerous during high winds or an earthquake, such as heavy furniture or heavy objects on shelves. Additionally, make sure that smoke detectors are installed on every level of your home and that they are tested regularly. It is also important to have a fire extinguisher readily available in the kitchen and other areas where fires may start. Another way to prepare your home for emergencies is to have an emergency plan in place. This should include a designated meeting place for family members in case you are separated during an emergency, as well as a plan for evacuation if necessary. Make sure everyone in your household knows the plan and has a clear understanding of what to do in case of an emergency. Stay informed during an emergency. During an emergency, it is important to stay informed about the situation and any updates that may be available. This can include listening to local radio or television broadcasts, or checking online sources such as social media or emergency management websites. Make sure to follow the instructions of local authorities and do not spread false information or rumors. Take care of yourself and others. In the event of an emergency, it is important to take care of yourself and those around you. This may include providing first aid if necessary, helping others to evacuate, or providing comfort and support to those in need. Taking care of your own physical and emotional needs is also important, as the stress and uncertainty of an emergency situation can take a toll. Take steps to recover after an emergency. Recovery from an emergency can be a long and difficult process, but taking steps to get back to normal as soon as possible is important for your well-being. This may include contacting your insurance company to report damages, cleaning up any debris or damage, and taking steps to prevent future emergencies from occurring. It is also important to seek support if you need it. This may include reaching out to family, friends, or local support groups. Remember that it is okay to ask for help and that you are not alone in your recovery process. Conclusion. Emergencies can be stressful and overwhelming, but being prepared and knowing what to do can make a big difference in the outcome. From preparing your home and staying informed, to taking care of yourself and others, and taking steps to recover, there are many steps you can take to ensure your safety and well-being during an emergency. Remember, preparation is key, and taking action quickly, in the event of an emergency, can help save lives and minimize damage.
Thank you for watching. We hope that we have expanded your knowledge somewhat. It would be awesome if you would join us, comment, like and subscribe. See you next time. Have a great day.